All right. What's going on? What's up, YouTube? We back at it again with the Junkyard Rescue S13 hatch, baby. So, in this video, what I want to do is I'm going to do a little bit of cutting on this thing and prepping stuff to get it ready for some angle mods and clearancing and things like that, and to paint the bay. So, it's a big step. I was undecisive if I wanted to do this or not, but talked with Ethan and everything, and he's like, yo, pop the hood on the OG SR car. So that's what I did, and he's like, that's what you need to do. So I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about, and then we'll get back to this beauty right here. Right over here, we got the OG SR car. So we're gonna be cracking on this car soon, hopefully. If y'all don't know, this is Ethan's second ever 240 he's ever had. He's owned this car for almost as long as I've known him, and I've known Ethan for, I'd like to say close to 15 years, maybe around there. So his first one was also an S13 hatch, but it was a red hatch, and it was a KA car, and this one is an SR car. But he got this car after that one from the homie Jam from Junkyard Racing. So yeah, and facts, these are actually the OG doors, rear bumper, and I believe the headlights off of his OG car. Hard top and everything, you know. But, alright, so I'm going to open the hood on this, but there's a lot of wasp flying around this thing, and the hood isn't latched. So I'm going to take the hood off real quick, and then show you guys what I'm talking about. Alright, so OG SR car. I don't know if Ethan has any clips of this at the track. If he does, I'll insert a clip here. But if not, then sorry. But this car was a great car, man. I love this car, and I'm not a big SR guy, so a lot of people are probably gonna hate on me for saying that, but I'm not an SR fan. There's nothing wrong with SRs. I'm not a fan of them, just for the fact that they're, to me, overpriced. First of all, especially nowadays, and they're still limited on what you can make on them, kind of. And I feel like you can make the same power on a KAT than you can with an SR. Granted, SRs are lighter and parts are more available for them, but not much more available, especially nowadays. But they're just light engines and stuff. They're just the fact that what you spend on an SR swap, you can put into your KA and make about the same power. But they are good and pretty much bulletproof at stock form. Like, don't go more than 9-10 pounds out of them, and they'll last you forever unless you go through them. They're good engines. I'm not trying to say they're bad engines. I wouldn't mind having an SR, but if I had a KA car, I'm gonna turbo that other than pulling that to put an SR is what I'm getting at. If I do find an SR for a good price, sure, I will SR swap my car. It's not my first pick, you know. But this thing made great power, made a little over 300 horsepower on pump gas, and it ripped. But let's show you what I'm talking about. All right, so you guys see here how he's got the tubs completely cut out on the car. This is what I need to do on my car. So that's probably what we're gonna end up doing today, is get this all cut on both sides like he does here. So to do that, clearly we got to get some fenders off. So we're gonna snatch the fenders back off the car and then just start cutting away at everything that we need to. So yeah, cut up along here, all through here, and everything. And easier on my car because there's no swap, no nothing in the way. So that's what we're gonna end up doing today. So let's put this hood back down and get to work. Let's get the front end off this thing. Step one, complete. So we got the fenders off, the bumper off. Next thing we got to worry about is what in the crap. Oh, we got to get the wire, all the harness out of the way. So That's a little more of a tricky thing, and then we'll have to relocate it some other way. What I've seen people do is run it in here, so that's probably what I'll end up doing, just drilling a hole straight up in this section here, and we run it up and we can fish it through and stuff. So that's probably what we'll end up doing, but for now we got to get out of the way. So there's a couple zip ties that we got to go ahead and get rid of on this side, and then over here we just got a lot of it just dangling right in here, so we got to go ahead and take off. There's a tab or screw here holding it on, and it kind of just like move it out of the way, you know. So let's go ahead and get the harness moved out of the way. Now let's try and get this one off. Alright, so got the harness pulled through as much as I can. But since this is going bye-bye, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and cut here, here, to get it open and to pull the fuse boxes out instead of taking it all apart, since we're cutting the tubs anyways. So let's go ahead and do that. Down out the way. Alright. Now, we keep on cutting. That's all we can do. So, I'm going to try follow this line here, and then this line right here. So, set you guys up. Okay, so battery's dead on 2 batteries already. The batteries on these things suck. I have my big one, but I can't find the battery to it. I don't know if I left them down in Florida in storage, but I'll probably order a couple of batteries for the big Milwaukee grinder and stuff. But the wife just called me in for supper, so it's time to eat. And by the time I'm done eating, it'll probably be dark. So pick this back up in the morning and we'll finish this up and get some batteries charged. So for me, it'll be quite a while, but for y'all, it'll be right now. Yo, what's going on, everybody? So it's the next day. We're gonna go ahead and get back to it. This is where we left off at. So we got this section here cut, pretty much all this. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish cutting this way, and then at that point, I'll go ahead and clean cut it better. Just has less stuff in the way to maneuver around things. So get you guys back on the time lapse and continue doing what we're doing. Alright, we got this section cut out. I don't know if I'm gonna go more than that. I probably should, but I gotta get this out of here and this off. But I think what I prefer to do is drill out the rivets and take it off. But also didn't want to cut it because it kind of holds this section right here. So I kind of want to leave some support on that. So I don't know. I'll probably leave it like that and then just go back and clean up the cuts and everything. But this side is going to be a pain because whoever owned this car before, Ethan got it, did some patchwork there and this whole area here. So this is going to suck to cut through. But it is what it is. Race car, race car. What is this? I don't know what that is. Never seen that. But anywho, get to cutting. Overheated again. You gotta let it cool down. Damn it. Alright, so 1 tub, 2 tub, cut out. Boom, boom. What y'all think? Looks way better. So, like I said, that had a patch there, so I have to clean it up to get it lower like this side is. But for the most part, the tub is cut out. I just wanted to get the bulk of it cut out because that's the only blade I have left, and I can't find the other ones, so I know I had more, but yeah. Let's continue though. I do want to try and get this patch off for sure, because I want to get this cut down like that one is there. And then at that point, my objective for this video is done. I really wanted to get both tubs cut out of it, so at that point we can start prepping the bay to paint it, because obviously I didn't want to paint the bay and then cut this out, and then we're gonna have exposed metal stuff. So we had to do this first before we could paint it. Let's go ahead and clean this up real quick. Alrighty then, got that all cut out. I didn't record it because I mean it was just that piece, and you saw how it went here. But tubs are cut. Like I said, ideally I would like to go a little closer, but I think I'm gonna leave it there just for the fact that it does that little more support up here. But for the most part, this is what I wanted. We made progress, guys. So, can't wait to make this thing a roller, bro. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, what y'all think? Let me know in the comments. And the reason for doing this, gives you more clearance for angle, and also just easier to service things, you know? So like if you need to work on doing the oil change or alternator or whatever, it's easier to get to it. Just all around easier to work on the front part of the engine, through the side of the wheel welds, and also to adjust your suspension. So like if you're trying to raise or lower the car, you can literally jack up the car and reach in right here to the coilovers to adjust the height and stuff, instead of having to take the wheel off and all that. That's another reason why there. And it's easier to do nut and bolt checks. So that's why I did this, and obviously clearance. But I think that's gonna be it for this, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hope you guys are enjoying the series on the Junkyard Rescue S13 240SX hatch. And yeah, we're gonna be doing some stuff on the LS car. We still got stuff to do on the car that has not been revealed yet. We've been making videos on it, but has not been released yet. So that'll be coming soon. Ethan's OGSR car, I want to start working on that. And I'm pretty sure my hair's a mess, y'all, but it is what it is. And then this beauty here, I kind of like moved it back a little bit to get to it. We're going to start working on this. It has a KA in it, so I'm going to be pulling the engine and trans out of this car here shortly and do a time and chain, water pump, all that kind of stuff on the front part of it to get it back in the car and get it running so we can get that car up and going. Yeah, so a lot of 240 stuff. We're going to be jumping on this here soon too. This is Ethan's 69 Firebird. I want to pull the front end off of it, and we're going to be pulling the seats and carpet out of it, stuff like that. And it's got a fuel cell in it, so I'm going to pull all that out of this so we can get cracking on that car, because that car is getting an LS swap as well. But yeah, did the oil change on Ethan's daily. Made a little progress today, so I'm excited, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm gonna go ahead and get edited up and ready to be posted for y'all for Monday. And we're just gonna keep cracking videos out. So like always, guys, please like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that notification button so y'all get notified when we post. And we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out and God bless.